Minutes of non-stop HIIT starting right now. Hey, what's up? I'm Preston. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's get started with a quick warm-up, shoulder rolls, one direction, then add the elbows in, then make huge arm circles. All you will need is a mat and some water. Let's reverse that. So reverse the shoulder rolls, then the elbows, and then the huge arm circles. A mat, some water. Let's do some squats to end off the warm-up. So 30 minutes of non-stop HIIT. You take a rest break when you need to, just by pausing the video. Squat nice and low. And then on this last squat here, we'll hold it down low and then get right into the first exercise, which is a push-up with a burpee. So first we start with the burpee, hop up, hop out to that plank, push up all the way down to the mat, hop back in, hop up. Option here to walk out, step out. You can hold the plank, maybe lower your knees, do the push-up on your knees. Otherwise, hop in, hop up, hop out, chest to the mat. Keep that going for another 30 seconds or so. When I do the burpee, I try and hold that plank position all the way down to the mat, then back up for that push-up. 14 more seconds on the clock. I hope you're having a great day. It's a beautiful morning in New York City. And plank with butt kicks. Let's get right into that. Walk out to a plank position. Hold the plank position. Engage your abs. Try and curl your hamstring, which we'll be doing later, to get your heels to touch your butt, hence the name plank with butt kicks. It doesn't really matter if you can actually kick your own butt, but what does matter is that plank, the abs engaged, the hips in line with the shoulders, and then you try and get those heels to touch your butt. Five more seconds before we move on to the next exercise. Nice work. Punching knee drives, come up to standing. I like to start with the punches, and then I add in the knee drives every so often. Go at your own pace. You could just do the knee drives if you want. You could just do the punches if you want. Or combination of both, those punching knee drives. We do each exercise for about 53 seconds. Grab water, take a rest break whenever you need, but challenge yourself. Go as long as you can without stopping, because this is the non-stop HIIT class after all. Reverse lunge with a kick. We'll do half on the right, so step back, reverse lunge. And then as you come up, kick, forward, reverse lunge, kick. Side view, keep that going with the right. So I step back with my right, knee comes close to the mat. And then as I come up, I kick. I keep my torso straight the entire time. All right, let's switch legs. So left leg lunges back this time. Knee close to the mat. And come up for that straight leg front kick. You could take out the kick if you like and just do reverse lunges. Nice work. Punch over, unders. Stand up nice and tall, shoulders down and back. Punch one direction, other direction, then punch towards your feet. So left, right, punch, punch. When I punch, I pivot on my back foot to get a nice torso twist out of it. And when I'm throwing those punches, I'm really trying to put a lot of effort into those punches. And when I'm punching towards my feet, I'm trying to really hinge at the hips and punch with straight legs. You could, of course, just throw those punches forward if it gets too dizzying for you. All right. Running leg jump rope. Do the jump rope however you want to do it. Start up with your hands, then get your feet involved. Running, maybe small pitter-patters on the mat. So instead of jumping rope like we normally jump rope like this, I'm adding a little run, a little hop into the jump rope. Maybe you add a double jump every so often to get that heart rate even higher. We're going for another 10 seconds or so. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Hold a squat with a calf raise. So we come to the center of our mat, squat down nice and low. Stay this low the entire time. Lift your heels up, calf raise, lift them down. You could also do one heel raise at a time, or you can do both heels at the same time. Side view. So I'm squatting as low as I possibly can, and then I lift one heel up, other heel up for that calf raise, or maybe both heels up at the same time. You hold the calf raise for a second or two. Try and keep your chest nice and open, torso as straight as you can, looking forward. Maybe alternate on the calf raises, maybe singles and then one double here and there. Nice work. Standing reach with a toe tap. So, as the exercise says, arms up to the sky, standing reach with a toe tap. I'm doing opposite hand, opposite foot. Front view, arms stay up, legs stay as straight as you can get them. So the height doesn't matter. Try and keep your legs as straight as you can today. Again, you're kind of hinging at the hips instead of just letting your hand fall. You're hinging, trying to reach for those toes. And when you hinge, you get a little bit of ab work in, press jacks. So instead of jumping jacks, we're pressing up and out, back down and in. Looks like this. Pressing in Y motion. Hop your feet out nice and wide, and they touch together, kind of your palms and your feet touch together at the same time. Or you could step it out side to side if you're not jumping. Lower impact, still get a lot of the benefits out of it. Great work so far on this routine. Not an easy one already. Body saw, so we come down to a forearm plank. Engage the abs, squeeze the butt, tuck the tailbone under, retract the shoulder blades so you're one flat line, and then you saw your body back and forth. Your feet can be hip distance apart or glued together, legs glued together, whatever you got, keep it going. If you need to take a rest break, just come to your knees for a second and then get right back in to the body saw. 22 more seconds on this exercise. Keep your hips low in line with your shoulders. You got this, keep it going. 10 more seconds. Just small little motion back and forth, sawing the body. Not really I guess sawing the body is the correct terminology. Or using your body like a saw. Small skaters, you hop side to side, balancing on that back foot. And then when you have that speeded up, get your arms involved. Small range of motion on the lateral movement, but your arms, still big range of motion. Also, feet coming behind you, whatever speed you're going, try and pick it up to go a little bit faster. It's like I'm doing one of those old school dances. I don't know what it's called. If you know what it's called, leave a comment below or send me a message if you're watching live. Nice work. Pyramid tricep extension. So we make our hands into a pyramid. We place them behind our butt. Our feet are on the mat. Our knees are bent. We start with our butt on the mat, elbows slightly bent, and then we push through our palms, lift our hips up. So the palms, the arms are extending straight, and the arm extension is what essentially lifts your butt off the mat just a couple of inches. 20 more seconds here. So just small little bends at the elbows. Your hips are doing nothing but going along for the ride. 5 more seconds. Tricep extension. Nice work. Side to side twisting jumps. Let me check my phone here. Side to side twisting jumps. So you start facing in one direction to the side. You squat down low, hop, twist over to the other side. Back around. You can really do 45-degree jumps. Whatever you do, you start down low, hop up, spin around. Or if you don't want to spin, you could just do squat jumps. Squat down low, pop it up. 20 more seconds or so. So you could do 180. You could try and do a 360. That was hard. Let me try one more. All right. 360 is a little bit difficult, so I'm going to stay with the 180. All right, hamstring curls, similar to what we were doing earlier, but this time we'll take it down a notch. Come to your elbows, pelvis on the mat, elbows slightly in front of your shoulders, Sphinx pose. Push your pelvis down, scoop your abs up. Try and kick your butt. Maybe 2 pulses, 1, 2, then switch, 1, 2, 1, 2. Or you can go back up to the plank and do those hamstring curls. But the goal here is to really keep your pelvis pushed down, your abs scooped up, your shoulders out of your ears, and then you try and kick your own butt with those hamstring curls. Let me move my elbows a little bit more forwards. Readjust. Try and get my knees on the soft mat instead of scraping them on this black tile. All right. Bear crawl. All fours. Lift your knees a couple of inches off the mat. Now you're in the bear position. And we're going to crawl to the front of the mat. And then when you reach the front of your mat, you reverse that crawl, staying low, hips nice and low, pelvis level with your shoulders, and you just crawl back and forth, holding that bear position. Knees never touching the mat, knees always hovering off the mat, just a couple of inches. Of course, if you do need to take a break, you put your knees down, but challenge yourself. You can do this for 53 seconds without putting your knees down. I know it. You're strong. You got this. 5 more seconds. Nice work. All right, so on your screen above, you have a certain amount of mountain climbers and then you hop up. I don't have that number, so I'm gonna do 8 mountain climbers and then hop up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hop up, hop back out to the plank, mountain climbers. So you could do the number on your screen above my head, or do whatever number you want. You could also take the hop in, hop up, out, or you could step it in, reach it up. So this is what it looks like with the step in. Roll it up, reach it up, back out. Whatever version you're doing, we have 10 seconds left. Nice work. Rainbow thrusters. So kind of a side lunge, not a side lunge, a side squat lunge, I guess. Rainbow up and over, thrust it down, thrust it up. Big rainbow motion, big twist out of your obliques to twist your body side to side. Slam it down, thrust it up. Once you have the motion, add a little bit of explosiveness into the thrust. Try and get that back knee as low to the mat as possible. It's not about touching the ground. It's about keeping your chest nice and straight and reaching for the ground. So you can do this, but just don't collapse. Just don't round forward like this. Nice and straight like this. Power slams, same idea, but we're just standing straight, picking something imaginary up, slamming it down on the mat. Feet as wide as your hips, or maybe a little bit wider. Side view here. I energize my hands together as if I was holding something, slamming it down, maybe adding a little hop as you do the power slams, or just that deep squat, reach it up, getting as low as you can. Hopefully your butt gets as low as your knees, your chest stays open, torso as straight as you can keep it, looking forward into the beautiful day ahead. Fast feet, right on the mat. Start up the fast feet, small pitter patters. We'll add some reaction drills. So when I say up, give me a little hop up. When I say down, touch the mat, right, left. That's it. So let's try it out. Fast feet still, down, right, up, down, left, down, up. Can you go as fast? React as fast as me. Up, up, down, right, left, left, up, down. 10 more seconds. Down, up. Keep it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Windshield wipers. So come down to your mat. You could have your hands behind your waist or in prayer position. Legs in one diagonal, glued together, up and over to the other side. Let me take off the mic back here. Big windshield wipers. You're leaning back, keeping that torso straight. Legs are glued together and staying the same length. Minimum wiggling. You could try hands off the mat. Still same idea. Up and over, big rainbow motion, big windshield wiper motion. And then minimal wiggling at the hips. Another 10 seconds. So either hands behind or hands in prayer position for that more challenging version. Nice work. All right, 3-point lunge. We'll do half on the right, half on the left. First come to standing. So we'll lunge out to the right, 12 o'clock, then 9 o'clock, and then about 6, or what is this? No, this is 9 o'clock. So 9, 11, 12. So basically 3 points in about equal degrees. Let's switch sides. So the left leg comes forward, left leg lunge. Let me scoot back a little bit. All right, staying low, out to one angle, bigger angle, back in, back in. Need to practice this one. This one's new to me. I need to learn my clock. So 12 o'clock. Oh, you're watching in mirror too. All right, anyways, last exercise, I believe, of the routine. Superman with the lat pull. Reach out, push your pelvis down, scoop your abs up, pull an imaginary bar down your back, then extend your arms behind you, glue your legs together, and bring everything back forwards. So lat bar behind the back, extend the arms behind you. Or another way to look at this, you can do the breaststroke all the way around, whatever works for you. Back up. So you have two options, the lat bar, arms behind you. I can't stop thinking about that clock and how to best explain it to you online, because I think my 3 o'clock is your 9 o'clock. All right, that wasn't the last exercise. We're still running, we're still going, come up, running in place. Just start up a little jog in place. Go as fast as you can. And then we'll increase the speed as the timer goes lower. So we're about halfway through. Let's pick up the pace. Even faster. Pull up the pants, because the moon is not supposed to be out this early in the day. And then the last 10 seconds, let's go faster than you've ever been before. Try and break that PR. Came off the mat there. All right. Man, I thought we were close to the end, but we are not. Euro step, side to side. Hold the step, hold the balance. For some reason, I thought the Superman with the lat pull was the end of the routine. The routines are dynamically generated by a simple program that I wrote. And I thought that was the last one when I glanced at it this morning, but I was wrong. Euro step, so fast feet on the mat, and then you hold your balance just for a second or two before you Euro step your way over to the other side. I know we end with a core move, and that Superman with the lat pull was kind of a core move, but it was not the end. Okay, I'll shut up about that now and focus on this routine. Crab walk, one of my most hated exercises because I'm bad at it. So let's practice. Feet on the mat, hands behind your butt, hips up to the sky. Keep your hips this high as you crab walk your way one direction. And then when you reach the end of your mat, lift your hips up even higher. Try and keep them that high as you crab walk your way back to the beginning. If I was a crab walking this slowly, I would definitely not survive too long. Ten more seconds on the crab walk. So I'm kind of looking forward. I'm not looking up. Don't want to strain your neck. A skips, we'll do half on the left, half on the right, half on the left. So start your A skips up. So it's just a little hop up, driving your knee into the chest, getting the arms involved to help with that momentum. We're just hopping up, stepping back. This is kind of like a speed exercise, so try and pick up the pace while maintaining that full range of motion. Let's switch to the other side. It's actually in the low 60s, maybe upper 50s, but I'll tell you what, it feels great to exercise in the cool weather. Nice breeze. Nice work. Chair pose. This routine just keeps on going on and on. Where is my sense of time? Arms raised next to your ears. You sit back, feet hip distance apart into an imaginary chair. You make your body that imaginary chair. If you need to come off of it, stand up, hip thrust, then back in. So you hold the static pose as long as you can, as low as you can, as energized as you can with your arms. You come up whenever you need a breather. As you can see, I need a lot of breathers today. I'm looking kind of diagonally down at the mat, or at the ground in this case. Arms stretching, energized together. Booty as low as I can get it. Chest as straight as I can keep it. All right, inchworm. We've got to be getting close to the end. You can see with your battery meter at the bottom left how much time or how much percent of the routine we have left. So you hold the plank for a second, walk it back in, roll it up, reach it up. So we're doing the inchworm. We hold the plank for a second, then we walk it back in, roll it up, reach it up, back out. "15 more seconds on the inchworm. Five more seconds on the inchworm. All right, lateral high knees. Come up to standing. First, you get the high knees going. So you drive your knees up to your chest, and then you make your way across the space, across your room, across your mat, left to right, keeping those knees nice and high. Arms going with the knees. Or lower impact, march in place, add an arm raise with some knee drives. Alrighty then, this is the last one. I can just feel it. Come down to the mat, oblique heel taps, feet kind of far away from the butt, curl your head, neck, and shoulders off the mat, palms facing up, crunch side to side, trying to reach for those heels. Your lower back's in the mat. If you can reach your heels, move your feet further away from your butt. Let's flip the palms, palms facing down now. As you crunch side to side, big oblique crunch. This is it. 15 more seconds on this. We do a short cool down, and then we are out of here. Great work today on this non-stop, high-intensity class. Nice work. Lie your head down, bring your knees into your chest, rock side to side. Slow down the heart rate. Let's do a figure four stretch, right ankle over left knee. Grab behind your left thigh, pull your left thigh towards your chest. And then on your exhale, switch legs, left ankle over right knee. Pull behind your right thigh, gently pull your right thigh towards your chest. Let's come up to standing, flip on over, slowly come up, however works for you. We'll take in one big, deep breath, reach it up to the sky, inhale, exhale, forward fold, slowly roll it on up. Great work today. That was 30 minutes of high intensity interval training. non-stop. How did you do? How do you feel? Did you push yourself? Did you feel challenged at any point? If so, great job. If not, next time, which is tomorrow, I want you to try a little bit harder. Have a great rest